Harper. I'm a correctional officer in Washington, D.C., and I've been working there 20 years. It's a job. I like it.
Okay. Like, how do you feel, like, every day going in there? Do you feel like it's just something you're doing, or it's something that you can enjoy doing?
Sometimes I enjoy it, and sometimes I don't.
Okay.
The 13th Amendment. So basically, you can't. You can have them locked up, and basically back in the day you could have been doing like having them work off their time, but you just can't. They have to be convicted. You just can't confine somebody and
Treat
them any kind of way.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Because I work at a jail, not a prison, so a lot of people, they're just there until they figure out if they're going to get charged, sentenced, or, they're not there. Usually they're that long. Well, DC jail houses you. You can only stay at DC jail. If you get sentenced, you can only stay there, do your time there if you have a year or less. But if you get sentenced to more than a year, you have to go to prison. And the jail is just to hold you until you've been convicted, tried, and either convicted or set free.
Oh, so you said you've been there for 20 years. Do you feel as though the prison system has worsened or improved?
Worsened.
How do you feel as though? Do you feel as though you've contributed to the quality depreciating, or who do you think has made the quality depreciate?
The government, because I feel like the inmates are there for a reason, but I feel like they have a lot of choices and rights that a lot of people on the street don't have. It's not about the quality of the jail. I think it's more so that they can just complain about anything.
Do you feel as though that's the reason it's depreciated, or that's a right that the inmates have?
I mean, I think you got the right to complain if it's something worth complaining about, but you can be investigated just because the inmate wants to make a claim against you and make you miserable when it's not the truth because they're not getting their way. People can complain about too much, but I think, like, I'm not saying they should just treat them any kind of way. No, I think we're all human, and I don't know if you're guilty or innocent, but a lot of people are guilty, and they want to just complain about every little thing. So I think that they should limit the complaints, and when inmates make false complaints, it should be, what's the word I'm looking for?
Dealt with
okay, we can use that word, yeah. Well, I kind of look at it like this. If that's the law, it's the law. I don't have a say if they should get rid of the 3 strikes law. So I feel like if you know the law says if you get caught doing something a third time, this is what's going to happen to you. I don't really feel sorry for you because you knew what could happen and you continued to do it. So it's kind of like, you know the consequences, so you're an adult, so you need to make better choices.
The inmates that are there, do you think that some of them are in there on reasons that are systemic slavery? Just trying to keep people put in jails, to keep jails around and keep the population high?
No, I don't. Because people going to break the law regardless. I done worked there so long, I saw a lady went home 7 days ago. And guess what? She's back. So you bring yourself back most of the time. I'm quite sure somebody might be wrongfully or targeted or something, but most of the people, they let them out and they come right back.
All right. For the DC jail, what is the largest demographic of people there? Like, African Americans, Hispanics, Caucasians?
About 95% African American, 4% Hispanic, and 1% Caucasian, if that.
How do you feel about knowing that 90% of the people in the jail are African American?
I feel like African Americans need to get themselves together.
So,
If really, I mean, I don't really. Hey, they need to get it together. I feel. Even when the juveniles get locked up, they give them, like, they still go to school. They give them a lot of choices, like, to programs to keep them, like, getting their high school diploma, degrees, GED. Well, if you're under 18, you have to go to school. You can't say you want a GED. You have to go to school. Even when you turn 18, you can still go to school. But they allow them to get their GED also.
So, do you feel as though the prison system is a need for change?
It is.
What do you think a beneficial change would be to help you and or other coworkers?
Well, I think a lot of my coworkers need more training. Well, we need more training. And I just think that the jail system, because it's not a prison.
I think that's all I have right now.
You sure? I got more. You sure?
Yeah.
So